Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Turner trying to create good field position. Shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The sure hands. It's Riggs. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. A handoff from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. Past the 20. Touchdown, Blue Devils. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start on the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Screen to the wide receiver. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
One of the great things about this offense with this slot receiver is you can move them around to try to create matchups. Already early in this game, you can see the advantage they have with his speed, and this defense might consider trying to double-team him, or he's going to go off today.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Takes the handoff again. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Takes this from inside the 5. And he's stopping at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
All right, let's get it. Right.
Movement here from the tight end. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff again. going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Baker. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw, testing the middle. It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return of the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make a jump. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Offense comes out to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Scanning the field, it's Baker. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's getting 4th down and inches.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute. And now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Here comes a handoff. Throws a stiff arm. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. A deep shot, but he paid for it. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. At the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Duke. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. We've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense heads back out of the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Play action here on first down. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Duke has the lead here. We reached the end of 1 in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. Running with purpose. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Blue Devils looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
second and goal play for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Blue Devils. This offense really clicking.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Escapes the pocket. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to throw here. Caught by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. Breaks free. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time, and they keep it going here.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Now it's 2nd down here. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. QB decides to keep it here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Baker. Pass caught. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Blue Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And now the defense able to bring him down. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Duke.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
The extra point makes it 28-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Ball handed off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up 4th down. The Aggies bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission.
I get trying to go for points if you're closer to your opponent's end zone. But this far away, I just think it makes sense to just take a knee and head into the half with the lead.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept. Penalty and take the yardage.
Here we go. Right.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Baker. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To throw, it's Baker. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. A play action looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw again. Caught quickly. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Blue Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. They're going to run it. And the Blue Devils are in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Near the sticks. It's Davis. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Blue Devils looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
2nd and goal for the offense. Looking for a receiver. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
An important 3rd down and goal now. And Duke has the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They are pouring it on now. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He's hit just before the throw, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync, and now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Good throw to the flat. It's a screen. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep to the right side. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't, so now we got a fourth down.
And the Blue Devils will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense inbounds so they keep that clock moving.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. It's a fumble. Scooped up in the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here. Late in the game, working with the lead, you get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Pounding away with the run game. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Blue Devils will line up to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Defense loading up in DBs here, wanting to prevent the deep pass play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes a quick round. They get him down, and that